welcome back to the channel. It is Gold Hunter 77, and today I'm doing something pretty exciting. I got two new toys, new to me. I got a Blue Bull and I got a Black Magic fine gold recovery system. And I got a really good deal on those from Dale Barrett. That's at Black Sand Prospecting. Check him out. Great guy, great channel, and he gave me the deal of a lifetime. So we're gonna put it to good use on some of this beach gold. Let's get into it. Okay, now I've tweaked it. As you can see, that's my pressure valve right there. But the water is supposed to be down about 1 inch from the top. However, I'm running pretty much pure black sand at this point. It's gonna be heavy. So it's gonna be a little bit faster and we'll see what happens. Got her nice and level too. That's pretty important for these blue bulls. Man, I tell you what, it's like I hack things together too much because I'm impatient. That's the truth. I need to get the right fittings and do this the right way. But it's really not a super fair test, but it will still be a good test. But I will get the right fittings for this Blue Bull and for the Black Magic system. Yeah, she's working good. I don't know if you can tell, some of those sands have a pinkish tint. That would be the garnet sands. All I'm seeing is garnet sands and blonde sands come up, and the black sands seem to be sitting right down there at the bottom. It's a little murky. All right, Blue Bull's working great, but I wanted to mention also that this sand has already been ran one time through my cleanup sluice, and I got quite a bit of gold out of it, so I don't know. That probably doesn't help my cause any. This is probably the most unfair test a Blue Bull's ever went through. I'd imagine, between really not having it set up to factory specs or whatever, and running sand, which I don't know how much gold's in there. I know there is some gold left in there though, so that's really the reason I wanted the Blue Bull and the Black Magic system, is because I know I'm missing a lot of gold. We're gonna find out how much. And you know what? I think while we're waiting on the Blue Bull, is I'm gonna take me a little bit of the sand here. We'll just pan a little bit of that down to give us an idea how much gold is actually left in this stuff. Okay, awesome. There's literally no gold. So I did not trap any gold using a magnet. All right, I see a little bit of gold. Can you see it? Yeah. Not a whole lot, but there's definitely a little bit of gold there. Oh buddy, this is some slow going. I already heard that the Blue Bull is slow, and that's because it's a very methodical way of removing the fine gold. So it's gonna take time. The reality is, it's very hard to separate fine gold at all, by any means. And gold this fine, without using mercury or some type of acid or something, like I said, it's next to impossible. So I might get some mercury down the road. Might be the only way to get it all. All right, so that cup of material, I pretty much ran for about an hour. As you can see, there's still some black sands left, but there's gold. There is definitely gold. Look at that gold. I mean, that's a fair amount, really, so interesting results. All right, so tomorrow we'll be putting this one to the test. And I've heard and seen this one's a little bit faster, maybe a lot faster. All right, it is day 2, and you know what that means. We're gonna test out the Black Magic fine gold recovery system, and I can't wait. You know, I like the Blue Bull, I love it. I think it's gonna be great for river gold, but again, I didn't have the best experience for beach gold. After doing some research, I found there are silicone mats you can put in those blue bowls that really hold on to the gold. So I got her all set up, about ready to turn the water on. Let's have a look. As you can see, I have a level on that. It's very important to make sure it's nice and level. Now let's go ahead and plug her in. Woo! She's working, baby. All right, let me make some minor adjustments and we'll start dumping some sand down this thing. All right, we got ourselves a real nice smooth flow. There's a little tear right there. I'm not all that concerned about it because we have all this room here. And I did glue another little piece back in there. I might turn it down just a little bit more. We'll have to see how the gold reacts. But for now, with any type of system, you always want to use a little bit of jet dry. Make sure we break that water tension. Cool. So I have a lot higher hopes for this, for the super fine beach gold. Guys, this stuff is anywhere from 100 all the way to 600 mesh. I mean, it is like stardust. All right, well, let's go ahead and find my spoon here. Test her out. As far as the angle goes, I might need to put a little bit more angle on this. I was watching a professional do it, and he ran his pretty darn flat, so we'll have to see. Now, this has a lot more black sand than I guarantee anybody else is running, unless they're running beach sand, beach tons. I'm already seeing some real fine gold showing up. I think the water might be running a little fast though, but I am seeing gold starting to stick. All right, I put my curtain down, so hopefully it should be less of a glare. There's a piece of gold right there. That's definitely a flake. And again, this is going to tell me how efficient my gutter sweep really is, which I tend to think it is pretty efficient, but this will tell me the truth. As this is one of the best Miller tables on the market, folks. Black Magic, old school. You can't even buy these anymore brand new that I'm aware of. All right, well, I increased the angle just a little bit. But that looks like a nice sheen of water. And I'll be able to tell because I'll be able to see the gold traveling down too far. But I tell you one thing already, I'm already in love with this thing. Just the action of it. You can see those sands moving the way they're supposed to be moving. What's that? That ain't supposed to be there. Yeah, classified too. There's very few rocks in this, so oh wow, look at that gold right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The gold is moving a little bit, but not much. Look at that, it's just leaving a trail of gold behind. Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. This Miller table is 10 times faster than the Blue Bowl, at least with this beach sand. So I'm very impressed. It's holding on to the gold. We'll go another half an hour and look at our gold. All right, so the other trick is you start seeing gold coming down, which it's gonna come down. There's a piece right there. You take a credit card or whatever, just push it back uphill. That's what you do with your gold on these tables. You can use a paintbrush too, I think, but I was watching the professional guy do it, and he was doing it with a card. So that seems to work pretty good. Get all that gold uphill. Don't worry, this is an old driver's license. See the punch hole? All right, it's been about 15 minutes and we're definitely getting gold. A lot of it I can't even see with the naked eye. I've been using my magnifying glass. There's some right there. There's a little piece right there. That's probably the biggest piece in the box right now. You can see that smaller stuff over there. Yeah, it's really grabbing that fine gold that I'm missing. But what this is telling me is my gutter sluice works pretty damn good actually, because I'm not finding much gold. So I'm getting probably at least 80% of it with my homemade gutter sluice. So hell yeah on that one. Next time I go to the beach and I get those rich gold-laden concentrates, I'll just try to pour them all through this Black Magic deal. Look at the edge of the sand as it starts moving. That's gold right there. See it? Right in the middle. That needs to stop. Okay, that one stopped. But yeah, it jumped up again. So maybe I'm running this thing too fast, huh? Maybe my angle's off. There's definitely a learning curve. I've been doing something majorly wrong since I hooked this up. And this elbow is turned completely the wrong way, which led it to all that dripping that we're seeing there, which you should not see with this system. I watched another video and I noticed that his was not dripping here, and I thought, well, I better turn that and I'll slow this down, but that was not helping me at all. So now that I have it right, we'll try again. All right, I'm gonna be brave here because this sand really doesn't have a lot of gold in it. I mean, yeah, I ran it, but normally it would have a little bit more than that. Probably can't even see those microscopic flakes in there. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of my beach gold and let's just dump it right on in there, huh? Yeah, she's holding on to it. That one was almost empty. There's a lot of beach gold in this one. I'm just real curious here. Why not? Woo! Uh-oh, that was my river gold. I got that one mixed up. Oh shit. What have I done? I don't think I lost much. That would be nice though, wouldn't it? Wow. Oh man, I gotta remark these snuffer bottles. All right, well guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you learned something. I'm obviously still learning. I know I'm doing a lot of stuff wrong. So feel free to leave me any tips or advice in the comments. I'm definitely not done. I'm just beginning on the Blue Bull and the Black Magic. So far, I do like the Black Magic better. It seems faster and maybe even a little bit more efficient. But I need to do a fair test with some beach cons that have not been ran with both of them. And I'll get a silicone mat in that Blue Bull. But yeah, that was kind of a funny snafu there with my river gold. Going down the Black Magic, now I gotta clean that up. All right, thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Till next time, guys.